bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. I've had a very busy day. I did paperwork this morning. This afternoon I've been doing a few things in the yard, and I'm just finishing up, just in time to make dinner. Yeah, I promised you we're making dinner today. I got a recipe from a friend who does BirchtreeGuardinGardener. I'll put it somewhere so you can get it right, because I know I probably got it wrong. But yeah, so we're gonna do a Chipotle meatloaf. That's her recipe, and I will give you the information on how to get that later on in the video. And another friend on Facebook who does a channel called Crafted by God, she's been asking about the prickly pear. So we're going to make a salad, a cactus salad. And that's what we're going to talk about first. So let's talk about my cactus. Well, here's my cactus right here. I've done a little research, and I couldn't blame somebody who was trying to get healthy to be kind of curious about this plant. This plant is loaded with vitamins and minerals. I've got a long list. Maybe I can put it in the description box. But I also learned something that was very helpful when I was looking for a recipe. This is called let's see, what is it again? Nopala. Or, you know, the little petals I've been saying, and the leaves I've been saying, Nopala. And the little prickly pears, they have another name too, called tuna. I didn't know that. So hey, I learned something new. There's lots of ways these petals, or the Nopala, can be eaten. Our friend just eats them raw. He also juices them raw. And when you go to cook them, you can either boil them or fry them. So I'm going to take two petals or leaves or Nopala in, and we're going to cook them two different ways. But they're both going to be beef salad. Okay, you guys. Hey, cheers, huh? This is just soda. But hey, I do like a pretty glass. I've already got started with the meatloaf. I put the meat in. So I've got 2 pounds of beef. And I've already got everything kind of chopped up here. I have half a cup of cilantro. And I've got 2 slices of bread and a small red onion. It's all going to go in. We're just going to have a dump party here. Just putting it in. And I have 1 large egg, slightly beaten. In it goes. And then I need Worcestershire sauce, which I didn't even open. This is something I don't use very much. Had to go out and buy a bottle. And of course, it's going to turn into an IQ test here. No, there we go. Open nice and easy. And how much of this do I need? 2 teaspoons. Let's grab our handy dandy teaspoons. Yeah. Oh, that's 3/4. Make sure I've got the right thing here. There's 1, 2. Next on the list, 2 teaspoons of adobe sauce. I'm just going to use this. Here's 1, 2. And it says salt and pepper. I'm not going to put a lot of salt in here, or pepper. It says 1.5 teaspoons. This is a 1/4. I'm going to put 1/2. Because you can always add more sugar, but you can't take it out. So that's 1/4, 1/4. 2/4, that's going to make 1/2. Pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. And I'll put that in, because I like pepper. Woo! And goes pepper. I'm just going to mix this up real good. I've already got a pan sitting to the side, and the oven is already getting ready for us. It's preheating at 375, am I right? Yes, 375. And I think I told you where I got this recipe from, right? This is from BirchtreeGuardinGardener. And like I said, I'm going to put the information in the information box below. In the pull down, or whatever you call that little box. Okay. Looks good already. Good pan. It says to put it in a loaf pan, but I generally, when I make a meatloaf, I just put it in a pan and make my own little loaf. Put everything in there. I want my loaf to look beautiful. Good. Before we put it in, I'll show it to you, okay? But for right now, we got to make the sauce that goes on top. What's a meatloaf without the tomato sauce, right? So I have half a cup of tomato sauce and 2 teaspoons, oops, sorry, of Chipotle chilies. I'll put that on my stack of dirty dishes. Turn my hands up a little bit. Okay, and this goes on top. I've never eaten Chipotles before. Chilies, I probably haven't, didn't even know it, but yeah. We're going to brush this on, following the directions of the recipes to the letter. Smells good. Okay. Paint it on the sides too, right? There we go. Ready to go in the oven. It's going to cook for 1.5 hours. Let's take a look at it before it goes in. What do you think? Looks beautiful, smells delicious already. Let's put it in and start it to cook. Okay, the next thing we have to do, we have to handle these little leaf thingies. The Nopales. Take off all these little thorns. I'm being very careful not to get my hands up against any of these that are close to me. I want to make sure they're all gone. Okay. Then we have to go down the side here. You see these on the side? These have to come off. Oops, I just got a thorn. I'm not going to have to call the ambulance, I guess. I can get it out of there. Maybe not. There's another one. Gee, these things. You have to really like the flavor of these, I guess, to really want to cook them. Or it'll be like that, what is that melon I tasted that was really not good, but it was, has so many benefits to it. People just eat it. Bitter melon. I don't know if you've ever tasted that before, but that is something that's very interesting. Very healthy food, though. Very healthy for you. Okay. Maybe I need to go the other way here. There we go. Okay. It's taking me quite a little bit of time. You know, in the interest of time, I've got this part cleaned up here. So let's move this to the side. And I'll show you what my next step is going to be, and then I will do the other one on my own and finish this one up on my own too. I just want to make for sure I got all the little needles out. That's a little needle right there. I don't want any of those things in our food. I'm gonna just slice it just like that. And one of these I'm gonna boil in water with some onion and cilantro, and the other one I'm just going to fry with a little cilantro, and that'll take care of the slimy stuff inside. One of these will, but last time I had it, the boiling didn't work that well. I think I didn't boil it enough, so yeah. Anything that even looks like a little thorn I'm putting out. Okay. Okay. And next time you see these, they'll be cooked. I just thought we'd take a little look. Here's the one that we're boiling. It has to boil about 10 minutes or until it's tender, and then it needs to drain for 15. And over in this pan, we've got the one that we are frying. We are trying to get rid of the slimy stuff inside. It's called Bades, B-A-D-A-S. So, yeah. It's on. Well, it's almost time for me to set the table so we can eat. But before I do that, I want to do one quick little update because you won't believe what's happened. Remember the loofah and the ecomani we've got started? I'm going to let you take a look at what happened Monday, and then I'm going to come back and show you what's going on today. Okay, here's our look. This is Monday. What do you think? This is the ecomani. I've been keeping it warm. I don't see any changes yet. No cracking of the shell. Maybe just a little bit of something going on at the tip there. I started with that one first because look what the loofah did. It's got some root here. So I think we had probably better put it in something. I've got a small container here. Recycled, and I did remember to put holes in the bottom. See the holes? And we're going to put a little bit of seed starter soil in here because it's still pretty fragile little plant. And I don't know if I'll be able to show you what I'm doing because things are a little low. It's already attached to that cotton, you know. I don't want to take it off the cotton because it's really attached there, so I'm just gonna plant it with the cotton, but just not cut the root. And once that piece of cotton, it can have it. It's gonna go in. And I'm going to put just a little soil on top because you can tell it's not really quite ready to be on top of the ground yet, even though it was coming out. Well, I did that without you seeing, didn't I? But I put the little plant down in there. You see it? I'm just gonna give it a little hint that something's something's up top. A little bit of room temperature water. And I'm gonna keep it in for the next couple of days. And we'll take another look at it Wednesday, okay? We'll start with the Ecomani again. I don't see anything happening there yet. You see anything happening? Not yet. So I'm gonna wet that. I might even change the cotton balls for this one because it's taken us a long time. But look what the loofah's doing. It is already like 2.5 inches. Yeah, I guess it was just cold outside. So, hey, it's happy. I'm happy. So let's set the table for dinner. Well, here's the table set up. We're kind of between holidays. I looked it up. Monday was Straw Hat Day. So I got straw hats. Next Wednesday is Tiara Day. So I got a tiara. And yesterday was National Drawing Day, so hey, I don't want to put erasers out. I could have, though. I've got different color ones. So that's the table. Happy Tiara Straw Hat Day. We made our own holiday. Okay, this is the Chipotle meatloaf. Looks good, doesn't it? Smells wonderful. And here's the salad. This is the one with the roasted cactus, Nopala, and this is the one with the boiled. We'll taste them each on their own. And yes, I have dessert. I have flan. And this soda, I didn't know Fanta made a grapefruit one, but it's grapefruit. Yeah. So let's have a taste. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start with the salad. I just put some of the red onions, some tomatoes, and some feta cheese and cilantro. And just a little squeeze of lime in each one. This is the roasted one. That one's not so slimy. And this is the boiled. Both methods worked. Both of them are really good. You know, the last time I had them, I guess I didn't boil them long enough because they still had that slimy stuff in them. But I boiled it 10 minutes this time and then drained it for 15. And it worked out good. So did the frying one. And both of these taste good without salt because you boil in salt and you fry with salt too. Now for the meatloaf. Very good. Very good. I usually end up putting sugar in my ketchup on top because I like it sweet. But this has a little bit of heat and it's sweet too. And the meatloaf is good too. Not too spicy. And I don't even think I'm gonna, well, maybe I will put a little corn in the salads. And hey, it's dinner time for me, you guys. So I'm gonna say bye-bye for now.